Sorry for not uploading yesterday. I am so fucking sick that I couldn't even get my fat ass out of bed to play some Black Ops 4. Here's a picture of me yesterday, by the way. So this entire video was supposed to go up tomorrow. I apologize for my voice being fucked because I'm still sick. And before people say I sound better or they didn't notice the difference and I'm just crying. Incels. Everyone knows that guy who is one. And if you're watching my video right now, you probably are one. Incels are, they're in the 5 circles of hell. They're probably somewhere in the middle. No, not the very bottom, but you're still in hell, so it's still pretty bad. So before I continue further, I'm going to define what the fuck incels are for like the 2 people who don't know. So the incel definition, according to Urban Dictionary, that epic site where everything is true, says that incels are involuntary celibate, a person, usually male, who has a horrible personality and treats women like sexual objects, and think his lack of a sex life comes from being ugly, when it's really just his blatant sexism and terrible attitude. Incels have little to no self-awareness. Even when they see other ugly men with their girlfriends, they consider these men to be tricksters who have somehow beat the system and could get women despite being cursed with unattractiveness. In other words, they're respectful to women and women are attracted to their personalities, but incels can't comprehend such a phenomenon. They believe that women owe them sex, and many of the more extreme incels like to spend time in incels community on the internet, coming up with ways to make women have sex with them, often involving genocide of people of color and genocide of Chads, men who have sex, taking rights away from women, raping them, having sex with women's dead bodies, and other horrid, disgusting things. They can't understand that is precisely why women want nothing to do with them. So basically it's just a bunch of people, probably white, let's be honest, because if you're Black Mike Lee, a real nigga in the streets, you feel me, in the streets, fucking bitches and whipping coke. I'm like, y'all bitch ass niggas, I fuck your mom in your own bed, I bust a cap when it's just fat ass, alright? I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me, it's like kick off this by XXX Tentacion or something. So now that we got the definition of an incel out of the way for the 2 people who aren't red pill alpha motherfuckers, let's look at a prime case of an incel, except he thinks he isn't one, which is pretty fucking weird, because, you'd think if you're a writer and editor of Infowars.com, you would have, some self-awareness and some irony. Meet Paul. He's going to educate you on why love doesn't exist and how to become an epic gang read gamer and rise up and to break the society that we live in, or whatever the fuck the point of this stupid ass video is. So before we go into the actual video, let's peek the comments real quick. It's actually pretty good. Paul himself, the destroyer of soy boys and liberal cucks, says, watch it until the end before commenting or risk looking stupid. Sorry to hear you got dumped, Paul. Spoiler, he actually doesn't say he got broken up with. The legendary gamers rise up. Me after my girlfriend broke up with me. And it just consists of stuff like this forever. Ironic jokes, no one has actually taken this video seriously. No one really thinks this is a good video because it's just so fucking bad. And the problem with this is that he has made multiple videos in the past on incels saying they're cancer and the bottom rung of society and shit like that, but he makes this video which he even tells incels to shut up later in this exact video when the entire thing is just him saying that love is fake, love is fake, Despacito is the only true form of love or some shit like that. So with all this in mind, let's watch the actual video, mates. Love is a mental illness.
Love.
I love you more than I've ever loved any woman.
Everyone wants it.
I guess you could say I just want to have a meaningful relationship with someone special.
But what happens when you get it? You go completely insane because love is a mental illness.
That's an epic intro, bro. Like, my editing is absolute dog shit, alright? But what the fuck is this? We live in a society. My Minecraft girlfriend left me. Like, seriously, what the fuck is this?
Talking about obsessional, romantic love. Nietzsche was right. Love is merely the lust for possession. It's a fundamentally instinctive, biological force, which is why it's kind of bizarre how society exalts it as an idealistic, moral good.
I mean, love does not equal lust. Alright, it's more than just putting the pee-pee in the pussy, mate. Like, animals have prostituted themselves for stuff. That doesn't mean that humans are the same. We have monkeys that can do sign language, but they don't give a fuck about what we have to say because they haven't asked a question. Just because this shit is an animal doesn't mean humans are the same. I mean, It is true to an extent that people, when they are looking for a relationship, one of the first things that come to mind is, damn, I wanna fuck something, bruh. But if that was all there was, then you just remove the whole dating apps and replace them with prostitution apps.
People think egoism and greed are the opposite of love. Au contraire, love is about possession and assimilation. What could be more egotistic and greedy than trying to possess another human?
It's like, this is fucking retarded. You see, Paul, just because you want to possess someone in a relationship doesn't mean all people do. I mean, no one really thinks about it like that. It's considered a partnership, not just a master-slave suck my dick, basically. Like, this guy is just a black pill incel. Black pill means that, you know, they have been red pilled, which your boy clearly is. He is a Trump libtard destroyer, and they become like this, where they think everything is pointless and love is fake. And it's honestly so sad. Can we hit 50 likes? This whole video just sounds like his epic big titty Minecraft GF left him, and he thinks that everything is pointless. Like, dude, can you fuck off? Holy shit.
Romantic love is essentially a base instinct rooted in the reptilian brain, which is only given a sheen of morality or splendor by modern culture, which hijacked it, commercialized it, and warped it out of all proportion.
What you call love was invented by guys like me to sell nylons.
For most of history, romantic love was considered a disease that you had to catch and get over, like chickenpox. Romeo and Juliet wasn't a celebration of love, it was a warning.
Yeah, I remember all those love songs and love letters and stories from the past. They were a warning, even though they were preserved throughout history and were considered art. No, nigga, they were a warning. They bad. It wasn't because they felt something. No, it was because, BuzzFeed paid them or something. I don't fucking know, alright?
What could be more enslaving than the complete surrender and devotion to another person at the expense of one's own sanity and free will?
Not good.
Nietzsche said men who are inclined to complete devotion are not men.
Soy boy.
He just had to put that clip in there. Oh yeah, fun fact for all you gamers at home playing along. Sully Boys has been disproven time and time again. I don't know what the fuck happened to him in his past relationships, but when you are in a relationship, you aren't surrendering yourself to someone else. Like, dude, get this in your greasy ass head, alright? Just because you are woke and an epic gamer doesn't mean your shit applies to everyone. Don't say this shit to your fucking 1.3 million subscribers, okay? No one cares, to be honest. No one carries this opinion.
Romantic love is corrosive, self-sabotaging, inherently delusional for both sexes, and most of the time it ends in abject misery.
Believe me, not good.
Love is a mental illness. It's at times an episodic, transitory, obsessive-compulsive, and emotionally lethal disorder. I believe so strongly in the destructive power of love that it should be the subject of instruction in schools along with sex and driver's ed. Love infects, contaminates, and destroys your will to resist. It destabilizes and knocks you for a loop. It's a singular, single-serve, client-centered, and individually targeted and focused cult.
Yeah, dude, totally. We should teach this shit in schools, that love is fake, nothing matters, which contradicts what he says later. You know, he wants people to have long-lasting relationships that are pure, whatever the fuck he said. I don't care, to be honest. But, like, if you tell people when they are young that love is terrible, they are just gonna fuck off with love. They aren't going to come back like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what I'm supposed to do, okay? Like, what the fuck is this?
Sometimes it's not all it's cracked up to be. So all you incels need to calm your tits.
I don't... what am I suppose... Okay.
Long-term stable love is completely distinct from new romantic love.
Yeah, but how the fuck are people gonna have long-term relationships if you can't have the short ones? I don't fucking know. I guess I'm just a soy boy.
Because our brains are being rewired by the internet, and this is why cheating and divorce continues to increase.
Actually, divorce rates have been going down since the boomer generation, but alright.
Since we collectively killed God...
I don't know if that was a meme or if it was serious. I mean, it's this guy. You can't be sure.
...has been searching to fill the meaning-shaped hole in its psyche. We try to achieve this partly by engaging in emotional incontinence, by overly emoting and placing too much emphasis on new relationships. Everyone is chasing that initial dopamine rush of new love, and as soon as it fades, we desperately strive to replace it with a fresh source.
Let's get something retarded. So you want pussy? No. You want Jesus. If you're an atheist cuck, that's why you want to fuck people and cheat on social media.
Social media and dating apps. Over a third of people in a 2014 poll said at least part of the reason why their relationship ended was because their partner had met someone else or was flirting with someone else on social media. Over half blamed social media generally for the breakup. The kid in the candy store constantly looking to try the new treat. That kills your ability to form long-term, meaningful relationships.
Social media makes it easier to meet more people. Yes, it makes it easier to cheat. But people who use Tinder and shit like that to cheat, they would have done this before. Just the other person wouldn't have noticed it. It doesn't matter what year it is. It could be the fucking 1950s or the 2018 society. People are just gonna cheat. That's all I gotta say. I don't know where the fuck he is coming from. Probably because I have never had an epic goth gamer GF, so I don't understand the society that we live in, but this is fucking retarded. Anyway, guys, that's enough cancer for one day. I'm gonna go fuck off and make Despacito 3. Peace, guys.